Good morning, afternoon, YouTube. So, sitting here in the bonus room of my house and was looking over old videos, reading comments. I don't always read comments, so I apologize to any subscribers or anybody that leaves a comment that do not get a response in a timely manner. I look at them sometimes I don't. I don't know when it's going to be, so I apologize now for that. But what I'm coming out here for is just another rant and just to talk about some things. So, last few months, as everyone knows, I quit my job. After I quit my job, I also did my debt story video, which has a ton of views and a lot of comments on that. And I'm just like, why are people so mad though? Like, people act like I'm taking their money, which, I mean, I guess I am in student loans, you know what I mean? And, like, I'm just using it frivolously, which, yeah, I made some bad decisions, but am I the only person in America that did that? I think not. If I was, then student loan debt wouldn't be over $1 trillion or whatever it is at this point. I don't know, but just don't care, you know what I'm saying? I am in debt. I do have student loans. I did get my bachelor's, began working on my master's. I'm far from a stupid idiot. My husband, he's far from a stupid idiot or whatever else trolls on the internet want to say, which at the end of the day, you calling people names is doing what? That's putting money in your pocket. How? Like, you that bored or you think you matter that much that somebody's going to be like, oh, they called me a idiot because I took out student loans and I'm in all this debt. No, I do not feel like an idiot. I don't care what you say about me. And people on the Dave Ramsey plan or whatever plan, if you listen to Susie Orman, any of the gurus, you know what I'm saying? It's a lesson learned. Like, people in life, you make mistakes, you make decisions at the time that work for you. Are they always the best? No, they're not. So you live, you learn, you grow. Like, I'm not asking anyone to pay my bills. And just to clarify a little bit as well, not on welfare, never been on welfare. Sorry, not this girl. Nothing against it. If that's how you get it, how you live, you know what I mean? If that's how you have to start or that's where you at, if you're working through that process, handle your business. Like, I don't knock anybody for being on welfare or any public assistance because that's what it's there for, to help you out. However, some of the comments where I'm a stupid idiot that must be on welfare because I have kids, no, never been on that. Sorry. Had my children while I was serving this country in the military, so I am a veteran. And I still get money from veteran services from the VA. And then my husband, he takes care of us very well. As well as when I worked, I knew how to save some money. So, yeah, I spent money. And, yeah, I got credit cards like most of America do. Yeah, I got student loans like most of America do. Yeah, I got a car note like most of America do. I have a mortgage like most of America does. And FYI, my mortgage is in my name because I do have an income. I just don't have a job. Okay, let's go over this again. I have income. I don't have a job. Do I have the best income? No, but that's fine. I'm still making it work the way I choose to make it work. Am I paying off all my debt? No, not right now. Am I working on paying off debt? Yes. Do I slip up? Do I still want to travel? Do I still want to give my kids a life and let them enjoy their childhoods? Yes, I do. Do I still pay for my kids to go to sporting events and to participate in sporting activities? Yes, because I choose to do that. It's a choice, and everybody makes their choices, but to be judgmental and trolls and criticize people and talk about people, like, I hope your shit don't stink. Excuse my French, but I hope your shit don't stink. Okay? Because these some perfect people that ain't never done nothing stupid. They ain't never been in debt. What, mommy and daddy had a bag of money they just gave you? Maybe. I don't know. Still don't care. Because what you eat don't make me shit. Okay? So, I just had to get that off my chest. Because I'm going through my little financial problems. And you can call them financial problems you want to. Whatever. My debt situation, I'm still in debt. I'm still paying it off. Do I always hit the goals I want to hit every month? No. But I'm working, I'm growing, I'm trying to figure out which technique works for me, which technique doesn't work for me. I'm trying to figure out, do I really want to spend this much on debt, or would I rather take this little trip here, right here, Am I still putting towards retirement? Yes, I am. Am I still going to pay off my house early? Yes, I am. Do I understand I have student loans? Yes, but the bulk of my debt, the highest thing is not my student loans, it's my house. So in my $280 plus whatever $1,000 debt I have, the bulk of it is a house, okay? A home, which I have equity in, which I could sell it and I could put that money towards debt, but then I wouldn't have the equity in my home. So in my long-term goals and what I'm trying to do as a brand or whatever, as for my future and for my children, is I'm trying to create wealth that extends past my lifetime. So in the event I die tomorrow, yes, my student loans will be wiped out. Sorry, America, y'all would have paid for my education. Sorry, it happens. I'm not the first, may not be the last person that this happens to. You know what I mean? Lord forbid I die tomorrow. But if I were to, student loans will be wiped out. So then my children, they have my home, they will have my car, they will have money in my investments and my stocks, and then I have a couple of retirement accounts and some savings. Like, they will have all of that. So I do not post things on Facebook because I want on Facebook, Lord. I do not post things on YouTube because I want people to feel sorry for me. I do not post things on YouTube because I want people to, I don't even know. I did YouTube. Let me explain this again. I started my YouTube channel because my children said, Mom, you're good at this, you're good at that, you should start a YouTube channel. My kids like watching YouTube, and hopefully through my story, my experiences, maybe another young person going through life, if they have questions about joining the military, whatever, ask me. I'm your girl. I'm an open book. I was in the U.S. Navy for 7.5 years, so I can give you some advice, some pointers, some tips on that. If you have a child or if you want to join the military. I got my husband's side of the family, predominantly military all the way around. So they have Army, Air Force. My husband and myself were in the Navy. So, you know, we know some of the branches and can give insight. So that was part one. Part two, my children, they're like, you know how to make a meal quick, or you know how to make a meal cheap. Like, that'll be a good YouTube video. So I thought maybe I might do some cooking videos. And then number three, I have been watching debt videos, which opened my eyes to my debt. And that's what made me count up my debt numbers. And by watching those videos, and it's like, man, like, I really need to pay off this debt, you know. To me, it's still people that's oblivious to their debt. They're still in student loan debt like crazy, like myself, but they're not doing anything. Yes, I said anything. They're not doing anything to get out of it. They're just sitting there living with it and just like, oh, I'm going to have this for the rest of my life. Do I feel as though I'm going to have my student loans for the rest of my life? No. Nope. Because I'm going to pay it off. Like, I'm in debt. I still make bad financial decisions here and there. But it's a live, learn, grow. It's a process. It's a thing that, you know, everybody's process is different. Everybody's timing's different. And with my religious beliefs, I believe God has a plan for my life. So I don't care what some of these people got to say. And some of these negative Nancy's, I'm just like, you mad because, why you mad? I still don't get it. People take it so personally. Like, I went in their bank account, took all their money, and was just like, oh, here, let me live my life off you. No, that's not what I'm doing. My husband has a well-paying job. He pays for our home and all the expenses. I mean, he can pay for my car note, my loans, and my credit cards if he wanted to. I choose to not have him pay for those items because I want to be responsible for things on my own, by myself, you know. So this is something that works for our marriage. It works for us. And a marriage is two people. Two people decide what's best for them and their family unit. Some people have joint bank accounts with their spouses. Some people have separate bank accounts. You know, it just varies on the marriage. Some mothers are stay-at-home moms and they've never worked a job in their life. Other women are working moms. I've been a working mom for the majority of my kids' lives. My oldest son is 14. Okay, I've been working the majority of his life. Like, I'll quit a job or I'll transfer from somewhere. Like when we moved, I got a job in our new state, and it took me a while, so I was without a job then, but my husband had already had secured his employment. So, it wasn't like we needed the money at the time. And so then once I started working, and then I got a better job. So then I was working for the state of Tennessee. Yeah, I live in Tennessee. Yeah, I work for the state. So, yep, this stupid, dumb chick that got all this debt and and probably was on welfare and all these stereotypes. Go ahead, stereotype me. I'm a black woman. I am educated, very intelligent. I have worked in prestigious positions like the state jobs. I've served my country. I was in the military. Like, this is my story, my life, what I do with my life. It does not really concern the world. I put it on YouTube just as an outlet. I put it on here to share my story, to share my journey, to share my ups, share my downs, lessons learned, maybe provide tips and tricks for people as they go. Are all of them going to be perfect? No. No one in this world is perfect. So I just had to get on here to go through all that. And main reason too is to apologize to my few subscribers. I appreciate each one of you. I think we're up to like 55, which is not many or much to many people, but to me, I appreciate each and every subscriber, because you don't have to tune in to my madness. You really don't, So I thank you for that, and I appreciate you. And if you guys have a channel, link your channel down in the description bar, and I'll try to come over and I'll try to at least watch your videos and support. If you're doing YouTube for AdSense, girl, hit me, because I'll sit there. I'll watch your videos all day, especially while I'm staying at home, okay? So while I'm staying at home, I am trying to support people on YouTube who are using YouTube as a side business or a side hustle to get the extra money because they're trying to get out of debt. I get all that. I'm with it, It's just I'm not using YouTube as a side income because I don't do well at YouTube. I have no clue what I'm doing. I'm using YouTube as an outlet, as a voice, as somewhere I can go. I can receive criticism. And like I said in a previous rant of mine, if your criticism is negative, then throw me something positive. Like the person saying maybe use my house for boarding or daycare. Great ideas. Great ideas. The boarding one, I'm a little nervous about because I got kids. And then the daycare one, I don't like kids like that. Like, I like my own, but I don't have that heart of a teacher, you know what I mean? And so, and the fact that I still don't have a job, I have been applying, but I think the places I apply usually think I'm overqualified and I probably won't be there that long, so they don't really call me back. And then some of the other places I know I didn't qualify for, but I was trying, like, shoot for the stars. Most they could tell me is no. But when God sees fit to give me a job, and then I'll have a job, I'll go back to work. I don't have a problem working. Like, it's not that I really have a problem working. It's just a choice I made due to me commuting. Sometimes it was at least an hour commute I was driving to work, and sometimes it would take upwards of 2 hours with traffic, getting stuck in traffic, being a mom, and you wake up at 6 in the morning, get the kids on the bus, then you gotta get to work, then you don't get home till time for dinner. By the time you get dinner done, then you gotta make sure they did homework before putting them in bed, so you don't get that one-on-one quality time with your children. So to me, being in debt longer versus having time with my children to raise them as a mother, I choose to raise my children as a mother. I choose to be there. I choose to be their mom, their support system. When they got a sporting event, I want to be there. I do not want to miss my kids' life because I'm sitting here slaving at work because I have debt. Like, that's a personal choice for me. And if anybody feel the need to judge me, go ahead. Because you know what I'm going to do? Keep doing what I've been doing. I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to pay more debt, But you judging me, you saying negative things, or you assuming I'm a deadbeat, or you assuming I'm on welfare because I say I have no job. No, not the case. Everybody that has no job is not on welfare. Some people are entrepreneurs. They have their own business, which one day I hope to have my own business. But that's for me to know. Just because I share some of my life on YouTube, I'm not sharing everything on YouTube. And just because you make an assumption when you look at me, do that. Because as you see right now, look, no makeup, bare face, pimples, bumps, bad ponytail in there, just thrown up there, you know, basic clothes on, basic person, basic mom that just want to be there, support her kids, and teach them better than the decisions I made, especially with these student loans. So I'm also saving for my kids' college because, like I said, I got a 14-year-old. I don't want him to do what I did. I learned from my lesson. But do I want him to buy a house and have equity in it once he signed that deed? Yes, I do. Because a lot of people will buy a house and they'll owe more on their house than what their house is worth. That's not my case, okay? So, to all you judgmental haters out there that act like your stuff don't stink. Sorry, I'm trying not to cuss so much. Okay, trying. But you act like your stuff don't stink. Or you act like you're greater than thou. Thank you. We appreciate you. We need people like you in the world. Because people like you and all your negativity, it just motivates positive people like myself to just keep going and doing what I'm doing. Yeah, not perfect. Don't try to be. Ain't gonna try to be. But I'm keep it real. That's all I know how to do. So, hopefully, my subscribers, hopefully y'all continue to watch this journey because it's about to get good. It's about to get real good. I'm about to pay these off. Got a couple credit cards. Got some things that came up. Some trips that overspent. If I have to do jury duty, then I'm going to have to try to debate this $500 fine if I miss it because it's my goddaughter's graduation. So, do you go to jury duty or do you go to your goddaughter's graduation? I am all for moments in life, moments that you'll never get back. So, if that means I have to be in debt longer, sorry, debt-free community. I'm going to be with y'all a long time because I'm working on it. But I am not. I refuse to give up my life, my kids' happiness, my kids, you know. I'm not missing all the awards and all the sporting events, and I missed a lot. Being in the military, and at the time in the military, I became a single mom while I was in the military. So being in the military, being a single mom, you miss a lot. You get deployed, you miss your kids. Like, it still hurts me till this day, some of the stuff I miss with my children that I'll never get back. And after going through that struggle, like, I'll never do that again to my children or to myself. I know when enough is enough for me. And that's why I'm in the debt that I'm in to the extent that I am. And I say I have no job. However, like I said previously, I have an income. I have a supportive husband. He knows where I'm at financially. He takes care of us. He does not have a problem with that. He feels a man's place is to take care of his family. We are his family. He married me. We became one. My oldest two are not his, even though that's none of y'all business. But just FYI, they're not his, but he take care of them. Been taking care of them since they were small. So, that's just my quick story, my quick rant. This is almost 20 minutes. I do apologize for that, because y'all know I don't do them long videos. Ain't got time for that, because I don't know how to edit nothing. So, this is unfiltered, uncut, just what it is. So, thank you. God bless each and every one of you that stick with me, that motivate me, that leave a comment, that don't leave a comment, that just click on the video, because that's what it's here for. We're a community sharing our experiences, sharing our journey. Whether I learn from you, you learn from me, somebody else, or you just tell somebody my story. Yeah, it's not a great story. It's not the best story. You know, I'm not trying to make a motion picture. I'm just keeping it real. I'm in debt, working on getting out of debt. But the stereotype that just because people say they have no job and they have kids that they got to be on welfare or whatever. And then the connotation of welfare in general. Like, some people done been on welfare and they done succeeded, and mind blown what they're doing now with their lives. So that doesn't mean nothing. Welfare does not define a person. A person defines themselves. So anyway, like I said, this video is too long. But God bless each and every one of you. No one ever give up. Don't let nobody tell you who you are. You know who you are, so be who you are. Till next time, I'll see y'all later. And I'm going to have more videos coming. Just because they don't want me to do them, I'm going to do some more. Thank y'all. Bye, y'all. Ooh, I need to calm this down. Working on it. I'll do my hair after this video, but bye, y'all.